There's an old saying dating back to the early 1600s. The best camera bag is the one that you actually want to bring with you when you go out to shoot. So hey there, today I want to show you my super minimalistic and surprisingly affordable kit that I use for content creation when doing YouTube videos, traveling, that kind of stuff. Super affordable, super compact, cameras not included, obviously. But first things first, so this was sent to me by K&F Concept. They pretty much reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing any product free of choice in their lineup. So I took a look at their website and I found this alpha bag here. On the pictures on the website, it had this tripod attached. So these, by the way, are two separate products, but I asked them to send me one of each, and they did. They also asked me to say whatever I want about these products, and they're not paying me to make this review. So that's what we'll be doing. And since they sent these products out, they also gave me a discount code that I could share with you guys. If you use this code at checkout, if you're shopping at the K&F website, you will get a 15% discount. I know there's Black Friday deals and everything going on right now, but once that is over, you can still use this discount code at checkout. The thing I really like about these types of camera bags is how easy it is to access your gear when you're out shooting like this and you're moving around a whole lot and you do this kind of quick setups here and there when you want to film yourself, shoot something, a little B-roll, grab your camera, get the shot you need, stick it back into the bag like this and zip it up and be on your way. It's small, but it's also big enough to fit two cameras in here and a few accessories like batteries, audio gear, cables, and that kind of stuff. But it's also small enough to stay comfortable an entire day, which I will show you here in just a second. Let's do a quick walk around here. I've looked at some other bag review videos and that seems to be the norm here. So I will put this underneath my Fujifilm X-T4 here and hopefully the autofocus won't give us too much trouble. So the bag itself, the out material and everything has a nice little comfortable padding all around. We also get this super sturdy heavy-duty zipper here on top, and you know, zippers on camera bags usually takes quite a bit of beating since you usually try to cram a bit too much and then just try to close things up. So the zippers feels super high quality. There's also lining around the zippers here to prevent, you know, things like rain and that kind of stuff to seep into the compartments below. So the main compartment here, just double checking the autofocus here. So this here is the main compartment, and when I was traveling recently to London, I had my Fujifilm X-T4 in here. Now I've got the A7 IV, and I also had my little point and shoot film camera in here, along with, you know, some extra knickknacks and that kind of stuff. There's also, by the way, in here a little, let's see if we can get this out. This makes for good television or YouTube video. The Velcro is strong with this one. So we also have this kind of moldable, foldable little insert that you can kind of, you know, shape any way you want to create either one compartment, two compartments, three compartments, 5 bananas, and that kind of stuff. And it attaches to the inside of the bag with these Velcro strips here. And if you don't want to use this included insert, or if you just want to use it as an extra little protection at the bottom and at the sides, you can obviously go ahead and use any regular camera bag insert with a regular hook and loop or Velcro attached to it. But yeah, no, let's dump that and continue. So here at the front we have an extra little compartment, and in this compartment, I don't know if you can see this here, but we got a couple of these little pockets here, also with covers, and these are great. One of them is red, by the way, the other one is green. Hope you can see this. And these are obviously great for storing your batteries. Spent ones goes into the red one and fresh one goes into the green. There's also a third little similar pocket here that I used for rolls of film when I was traveling and that kind of stuff. but you can stick whatever you want in here. There's also one of these little safety thingamabobs in here, and this is also detachable. I have my card reader / card storage here attached to this one. Some cables for transfer and charging, that sort of stuff. Another little extra compartment in here as well that you can, you know, stow away your cables and that kind of stuff. But that's pretty much it when it comes to the outer compartment. There is one extra little compartment here at the back as well that I don't use a whole lot. I've used it a couple of times, mainly when we were traveling and we went into this museum and it was super dark in there at places. So I just unscrewed my ND filter, and just stuck the ND filter in here, so I don't have to worry about, you know, putting it in a case or worrying about it getting scratched, not scratched. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to compartments, that kind of stuff. Extra little carrying handle here as well. Yeah, like I said, water resistant, scratch resistant material as well, so it's great for just, you know, everyday use. And obviously we got here at the bottom, we got these straps here which let us attach this little tripod here. So let's spend a few minutes or seconds at least to talk about this tripod here. Hi there, Future Thomas here. I just realized when I was editing, the overhead camera stopped recording and kind of made a whole mess out of the tripod section in this video. So I just decided I'd go over it once more here to make it clearer. So first of all, this tripod is made out of carbon fiber and aluminum. It comes in at 2.2 pounds or roughly 1 kilogram. It has a payload capacity of 8 kilos, which should be sufficient for most even gold-plated mirrorless cameras. The center column has a regular ball head with standard Arca-Swiss type quick release plates, so no mumbo jumbo proprietary plates and that weird and funky stuff. The center column can also be flipped and mounted upside down to go underslung for low angle shots. And the maximum height of this tripod in both tripod and monopod mode is 150 centimeters or roughly 5 feet, which I actually think is pretty decent for a super compact kind of walking around tripod like this, which folds down to a mere 35 centimeters. I believe that's somewhere around 17 inches. So pretty darn compact. Now, back to the main video. And just being able to kind of set everything up without worrying about the bag and finding a way to place it or putting it out of shot, that kind of stuff, just, you know, makes the entire process so much easier. It also kind of helps you to stay in the moment and remain more focused on whatever it is you're trying to capture at that very moment. Now let's finish this video with some pros and cons and reflections. And I'm just gonna get this out of the way so we can focus more on this bag and, you know, have less of a mess here on the table. So the first thing that I was kind of concerned with when I picked this out of the box was this camera strap here, because there's no padding on this camera strap, which made me a bit worried since we were just about to leave for that London trip, and I knew I'd be wearing this, you know, from morning to evening, like 8-12 hours a day during that trip. But yeah, given the fact that it's actually surprisingly wide and pliable, and like I said before, it's kind of impossible to make this bag super heavy, that wasn't actually much of a problem. Another thing that I was a bit worried about when I did my first inspection of the gear was the knobs, like I mentioned before here up on the tripod, which I assume, just glancing at them at first, were made out of plastic, but they turned out to be made out of aluminum, which is more durable, obviously. So that was another concern that I had, but once again turned out to not be much of a problem. I'm not sure about this one here. My studio is so cold now, it's kind of difficult to feel the difference between metal and plastic, but it feels like it's metal, this one here for the Arca-Swiss, quick release as well. So yeah, once again, not a whole lot to complain about. I don't know if any of you guys have used this tripod or this bag, and if you found anything you want to complain about, then let me know in the comment section down below, because I can't really think of much here. It's also surprisingly sturdy, even with these teeny tiny little thinner legs here, which I actually rarely use. Once you get your camera set up and everything, it's surprisingly sturdy given the neatness of this tripod. And obviously you got this little hook down here so you can hang up your bag, and this little handle here to weigh it down even more if you're out shooting and there's some wind going on and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to my opinions and my experience with this bag and this tripod. I hope it was helpful, and I'm gonna leave some links down below to both Amazon and to the K&F website. And remember that 15% discount code at checkout if you want to purchase this or another tripod, another bag, filters, or whatever it is that you might be interested in. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Now I'm gonna re-record that B-roll and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and by the way, it's now about 12:15 here in Sweden, and this is as much daylight as we're gonna get. Sun sets around 10 to 4 or something like that. So yeah, very, very depressing.